Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Jan Psalms Live Poetry Lyrics. Today I'm going to share with you guys what a portfolio is and how you can get started as a copywriter with your portfolio even with no experience. Let's go. Okay, so first of all, what is a portfolio in the world of copywriting? So a portfolio is a collection of content that you've written in the past that shows off your writing skills. It can be anything from your professional writing for brands or personal writing to show your style as a writer. So in order to get started, when you go to an interview as a copywriter or to become a copywriter, you usually show the client your CV that has your educational information, etc., the normal things that come in a curriculum vitae, and you also bring along your portfolio. A portfolio can be an online thing that you create through a website. For example, you can create a portfolio on WordPress, or you can create a physical portfolio that you print out and go with it to the interview when you are trying out for a job, or you can create your own portfolio using LinkedIn as well. So I have a creative and professional portfolio of my own on LinkedIn, and that kind of shows off like my previous work that I've done, what kind of content I specialize in, and just a bit more interesting information about me on that platform as well. So I'm going to get you guys started on how do you go about creating a portfolio. Well, let me give you the first tip. Okay guys, so tip number one to get you started with your portfolio is create a blog. It's that simple. Well, you need a platform to host your portfolio anyway, so why not start off by creating a personal blog that kind of shows off your creative writing flair. So you don't have to have any professional writing on there. It can literally just be a space where you express yourself as a writer. You can post your poetry if you are into poetry. You can post opinion pieces if you are into that, or whatever your writing style interests are. You can post all those things on your blog to help you get started. Why? Because usually when you are interviewing for a job as a copywriter, the client or the interviewer will look at your blog. They'll ask you if you have a blog, and if you do, they'll ask for the link, and then they'll go up and read up what you write. What kind of person you are, what are you interested in professionally, what are you good at as a writer, and all of that lives on your blog. You can start a blog very easily on WordPress, or just look up any website that helps host blogs and gives you like a bit of a URL for free, or you can pay for one if you take yourself very seriously. And then just get started from there, guys. So yeah, tip number one to create a professional portfolio: start a blog. Okay, now we're going to get into tip number two to help you create a professional portfolio as an aspiring copywriter, and that tip is do proactive writing work for existing brands. So I touched on this tip in my previous video where I tell you guys 5 tips to become a successful copywriter, and I did mention that creating a portfolio is important, and you can get started by doing existing proactive work for existing brands. So how do you do this? Just look up brands that you like, visit their websites, see what their branding is like, what their tonality is like, and then write pieces for that brand, even if they didn't ask for it, because obviously you don't have that brand as a client yet, but you want to show that you can actually write for professional brands. So choose a brand, go on their websites and do a piece about the brand, selling whatever it is that the brand sells. For example, if you would do sorry, my cat is like attacking my toes right now. Go. Okay, so if you would choose a brand, for example, like I touched on Nike the last time, but you can choose different brands to show that you are creative enough to write for different brands. So choose a sporting brand, for example Adidas, and then choose a perfume brand, for example Hugo, and then choose something else, maybe something in the tourism space, send international, and then choose something in a completely different space as well. For example, a chocolate brand, maybe like Kit Kat, and then write different articles for each of those brands, or write an example of a billboard. What would you put on a billboard for that brand to sell that brand? You know, I don't know, the world's best chocolates, whatever it is, but show how you can advertise that brand using words. And then write those pieces up and put those pieces on your blog or wherever you're going to host your portfolio. Put those pieces up on there to show and prove that you can write for different brands. That's the first way to get started. So it may not have been work on your portfolio that you got paid for, because it's obviously not an existing client. It's just for you to show off your flair as a writer, as a professional writer who can write for diverse brands. So tip number 2, do proactive work for existing brands. Okay guys, so tip number 3 to get you started on your portfolio as an aspiring copywriter is create a professional social media account. So guys, these days employers look at your social media, so they don't want to see you how you went to the club last night, or how you know how you, I don't know, were doing at a soccer match for the weekend. They want to see if, you know, well, that's fine, but like don't put like controversial things on your social media account. Or if you do, create a separate professional social media account, because also when you put a portfolio together, you have to put your social media handles on that portfolio so that potential clients or employers can go back and check you out and see, you know, what kind of a person is this person on social media. Does she say bad things about brands? You know, does she say racist things on her social media, or does this person, you know, drink a lot? Whatever it is, guys. So create a professional social media account and then put that on your portfolio, so that when you are pitching yourself to a client, you don't feel embarrassed about leading them to your social media network and then they find like shocking things. So that's tip number 3, guys. Create a professional social media account. Tip number 4 to help you on your portfolio journey is give your portfolio a personality, guys. Like, we are all interesting in our own ways, so like showcase how interesting you are on your portfolio. So have a space that's just like, that's gonna give you like guys, my cat does not want me to flourish today. Have a space that's gonna help you on your portfolio that tells people or potential employers interesting facts about you that are related to writing. So for example, on my portfolio, I have like my favorite writers on there, and I explain why certain people are my favorite writers. I have what type of music I like to listen to. All those things add up to how I am as a writer and what inspires me as well. So have a section where you create, so kind of like how a designing portfolio will have like a mood board. So you can create a writing mood board on your portfolio where you showcase yourself, your personality, what you're about, what you're into, maybe even like jot down your favorite quotes and why those quotes inspire you as a writer. Just sell yourself as much as you can on there. It is your space to do whatever you want. Keep it professional, but keep it fun and give it a personality, guys. So that's tip number 4. Give your portfolio a personality. Okay, now we're gonna get into the last tip. Tip number 5, very, very, very important. Showcase all of your previous qualifications on your portfolio, even if they're not related to copywriting. So like I said in my previous video, you can become a copywriter even with no degree or no qualifications that are related to writing. But even if you have qualifications that are not related to writing, put that on there, because it shows that you are a person who works hard, you are a person who loves to learn, and you never stop learning when you're a copywriter, guys. Sometimes you'll get a job for a client where you know, their field of expertise is way out of like your field of interest and expertise, and you have to kind of get yourself to that level, understand the brand, understand what they're trying to sell. Sometimes it can be very technical, so you never stop learning as a copywriter. So it's important for you to put all your qualifications. because a potential client might rely on those qualifications somewhere along the line. So tip number 5, guys, jot down all your qualifications, all your previous job experiences, even if they are not related to writing. Put that all on your portfolio and you'll be on your way to become a successful copywriter in no time, guys. So yes, guys, that's it. I hope these tips have been helpful. I hope that you'll get started on your portfolio. Do not wait to get a client. Do not wait to get a job. Start your portfolio right away. Use what you have, guys. So yeah, I'll run through all the tips one more time. Tip number 1, start a blog. Very, very important, even if it's not a professional blog, but just a space that keeps all your writing in one place. Tip number 2, do proactive work for existing brands. Go forward, go through different websites from brands that you like and put together some writing pieces for those brands and act as if those people, if they were your clients, what would you do for them as a writer? Tip number 3, give your portfolio a personality, guys. Like, you know, you're an interesting person. We all are in our own ways. So get that together and you'll be on your way to become whatever it is you want to be. Tip number 4, start a professional social media account. Employers these days look at your social media, so it's very important to present yourself on there very, very well. And also on your social media, link your blog onto your social media as well, so that employers can find your writing pieces on there as well when they are, you know, searching you up. And the last tip is put all your qualifications on your portfolio, even if they're not related to writing, but everything helps when you are trying to land your first client, guys. So yeah, I hope these have been helpful. Tell me what else I can do to help you guys out on your journey to becoming a copywriter. Let me know in the comments below what you would like me to do next, and I will do so. But for now, do check out all my other videos, comments and like and subscribe. Support African content, guys. Let me know how you're doing. You know, what's going on, guys? Who are you? Are you enjoying my videos? Let's get to know each other. Let's bond. I'm here. Ask me questions and I'll answer them if I can. So see you guys next time. Jen Psalms, I'm out.